Get me that sickle. We need more power.
Alright everyone, Burp is back, and as you can see from the Silver Dragon I'm riding here, we've got some new friends on our side, and some new enemies to watch out for. You think you dunderheads are ready for them?
Yes!
Okay, good. My friend Vakka here is ancient, and has powers we can't even begin to understand. Vakka girl, do you think you could show off your blast of your cold breath for the trainees here? Thanks, Vakka. You didn't have to demonstrate on me, though. Vakka can also travel through a dimensional door to anywhere. Not here, not here. Take me back, Vakka. Take me back. Okay, well, that's enough demonstrating. Aside from Vakka, we've got her friend Blackthorn the Wyvern, whose poisons and multiple attacks are deadly. Okay, I think I'll be taking a little break now. My assistant will tell you all about our new friends and also our new enemy, Sycorax the Harpy, whose aim is deadly. Oh. Oh. Oh.
What you see here is the aftermath of Adventure 5.3, A Needle in the Eye, which comes with the Silver Dragon expansion from Wave 3. Give you a brief look at the Silver Dragon. Here is the elite version of Vakka, is the ancient Silver Dragon. After Vakka moves, she may choose one other friendly creature within range, one or two. That creature may immediately perform an action on its action bar as a free action. That's pretty awesome. 5 attack dice, 9 life. However, no defense dice. 3 armor. This dragon is nasty. Here is the generic version. Pretty much the same. 1 less armor, 7 health, and no special ability. But some very interesting cards with it. This is the Time Stop, which basically allows you to freeze time, move your guy 3 times, and then unfreeze time. Which, if used right, can be really awesome. There's a wing attack. Attack one creature at range 1 or 2 that is not in your forward or rear arc, so attacking on the sides. Which is, I haven't seen that one yet. Paralyzing Breath, which ends up giving a paralyzing token. So if you're a flying creature and you get paralyzed, shwoosh, you hit the ground and take some damage. Otherwise, you are going to be, regardless, you're going to be unable to move or make a maneuver during the planning phase, and can't change altitude, perform actions, attack, or roll any defense dice if you're paralyzed. That's from the Paralyzing Breath, which is a cone weapon. Dimension Door, which basically allows you to move the Silver Dragon anywhere and the entire board. They can't attack that round, but they can move themselves anywhere and face in any direction, anywhere in the play area. Cold Breath, we've seen this one before, I believe. It's a basic dragon attack. Human Paladin, Dragon Rider. This one is awesome. This is a free attack because you've got a paladin on your back, and he gets a 3 dice attack against a creature at range 1 or 2 in the forward arc. Doesn't count as your attack for the round. This is the campaign artifact, the Monocle of the Twitching Tail. So I didn't earn this yet. I haven't gotten it. Disable this upgrade and then place 2 attack tokens on it to target 1 creature that possesses a tail attack at range 1 to 4 in your forward arc. Let's take a little closer look at the Wyvern. Here is the adventure that comes with it. Adventure 5.1, A Grave Mistake. Here is Blackthorn, the elite version of the Wyvern. He gets 4 attack dice, 1 defense die. He has 4 health and 1 armor. Instead of attacking normally, Blackthorn may make 1 bite attack and 1 tail attack. Neither attack can be initiated from the attack text on an upgrade. I believe that means they can attack in front and back at the same time. Here's the generic version. The only difference is less attack die. And of course no special. Deadly Venom. You may target 1 non-poison creature that was just damaged by your poison attack. That creature receives a continuous effect below. Place 2 duration tokens on this upgrade. At the start of the end phase, the affected creature must flip one of its face-down damage cards face-up. This is nasty. The affected creature chooses the card at random and immediately suffers its effects. If they don't have any face-down damage cards, they receive 1 face-down damage card instead. Ooh. That goes for 2 turns. Nasty. During a primary weapon melee attack against a creature at range 1, you may convert one of your blank results into a hit. That's nice. The Stinger allows you to make a primary tail attack at a creature at range 1 or 2 in your rear arc. Roll +2 attack dice during this attack. And it is considered a poison attack. Improved Grab. This one's awesome. Disable this upgrade to make a 3-dice attack against a creature at range 1 in your forward arc. This is considered a primary weapon claw attack. If you damage the creature, you may immediately make a primary weapon tail attack against that creature, even though the creature is not in your rear arc. So you grab him with your claws and damage him, and then hit him with your tail. Then he's poisoned, and you use the other one to inflict poison damage. Oh, if you can get this guy close enough to hit, he can be deadly. You receive the defensive combat bonus when attacked at range 3, in addition to receiving the bonus at range 4. That's nice. And here's the campaign artifact, the Sulfuric Dagger, which is an interesting one. I'm not going to read that whole one, but there you get to see it. Now let's take a look at the Harpy. We've got Sycorax here. She's got 3 attack dice, 3 defense dice, which is pretty nice, 4 health, but no armor. If Sycorax inflicts at least 1 damage against a creature with her first claw attack, she may immediately make a second claw attack against the same creature. Plus her bow has a range of 4, which is kind of nice. She's actually pretty scrappy there. Here's the generic Harpy. Of course, Sycorax is level 14. The generic Harpy is level 2. She goes down to 2 attack, 2 defense. And of course, she's still got the bow of range 4, though, which is nice. Here's her upgrades. You've got the Monstrous Aim. When attacking with your primary weapon ranged attack, you may discard this upgrade at the start of the roll attack dice step of combat to roll +2 attack dice. So you can discard it once to get +2. The Captivating Song. Now this one is interesting. You can't make any attacks except the attacks that are triggered by this effect. So what this does is, if anybody around you within range 1 or 2 attacks you or one of your buddies, you roll an attack against them, and if you hit, instead of taking damage, it just prevents them from making an attack that turn. So you can only use it once, and then you for 1 turn, and then you discard it. Sadistic Coward. After performing a feint action, you may disable this upgrade to avoid receiving an exhaustion token. So you can do a feint without being exhausted. Wicked Tongue. Disable this upgrade and then place a duration token on it to force 1 creature at range 1 to 2 in your forward arc to receive the continuous effect below. The affected creature cannot roll more than 3 dice each time that it attacks or defends. This does not affect the number of dice that the creature can re-roll. Right? So, you know, when you got somebody doing 7 dice against you, well, you can just limit that down to 3. And there you go. Cruelty. During a primary weapon melee attack, you may place 1 duration token on this upgrade during the deflect hit step of combat to ignore one of your opponent's armor tokens. That kind of helps. And here is the campaign artifact for this adventure, the Boots of Balance. I believe I'm wearing those right now. And so these are, after performing a pivot maneuver, you may disable this upgrade to allow yourself to perform actions for the rest of the round. Oh, that might come in handy. Nice. Here is the Harpies.
The Silver Dragon by far is the deadliest new figure in the Wave 3. If you can afford to add Vakka to your forces, and by afford I mean in Legion points, then you have a most formidable weapon in your arsenal. With 9 health and 3 armor, she's a tough bird to bring down. Even the generic version has 7 life and 2 armor, and both have 5 attack dice. The Paladin is the first Dragon Rider I've seen so far, and he is excellent. A free 3 dice attack in your forward arc? What's not to like? I also think the Time Stop spell is pretty cool, but it didn't help me as much as I wanted it to, because everyone does get another move before you can attack when the spell ends. So there's no popping out of nowhere and launching a devastating attack. Maybe this will have better uses in the right circumstances or when trying to escape. Additionally, don't forget about Vakka's special power to give an immediate free action to a friendly creature near her. It's easy to forget about it, and it might come in really handy at the right time. And one final note on how her paralysis breath works. It doesn't actually do any damage to another creature. Unless it's a flying creature that falls from the sky, it can potentially suffer up to 2 points of damage. But whoever is paralyzed will be unable to move until the 2 duration tokens are removed from the card, which should provide at least 1 free attack to a properly positioned creature, with no defense dice. Vakka's campaign adventure is called A Needle in the Eye, and includes a huge circular chain token, which is pretty cool looking. Blackthorn is a nice compromise between power and maneuverability. While Vakka doesn't have the ability to do a 180 in mid-air, the Wyvern does, and he has armor, defense, and 4 attack dice. 4 health is also nothing to sneeze at. Blackthorn's special ability is to attack with both his primary weapons in the forward and rear arcs at the same time, with a range of 2. So it is beneficial to send him right into the thick of the action. His venom is his most deadly effect though. If you succeed in using his stinger upgrade and inject your opponent with his poison, his deadly venom upgrade either turns a regular hit into a critical one, or adds another point of damage, and this lasts 2 turns. So your creature might already be dead, and not even know it. If you've only got enemies to your front, then the improved grab upgrade is the way to go. It's 2 forward attacks at the same time, and can potentially finish off some tough opponents. His campaign adventure is called A Grave Mistake, and includes 10 column tokens and a body token to add to your collection. Sycorax the Harpy is small and maneuverable. She's tough against all but the biggest opponents. Don't send her against a dragon, but most other mobs will have their hands, claws, talons full against her. She has both 3 attack and defense dice and 4 health, but no armor. Her bow has a range of 4, but if she gets close enough for a claw attack, her special power gives her 2 attacks, 1 for each claw. The generic Harpy is weaker, but also only costs 18 Legion points, so is much more affordable. One unique maneuver that the Harpy has is the ability to actually back up using the number 1 template without turning around, almost giving her the ability to hover. Sure, it exhausts her, but it might keep her in position for a devastating attack. Or it might just give her a chance to use her signature upgrade, the Wicked Tongue. You can use this against the bigger creatures to weaken their attacks. Vakka, for example, isn't quite as deadly if she has only 3 attack dice rather than 5. For an even better effect, use her Captivating Song upgrade to potentially stop all enemies from attacking during a round, so that you can attack with your other figures without fear of a return attack. As you can see, the Harpy's greatest strength is in working in conjunction with other figures. She gets 1 monster attack per game, so if you choose the Monster's Aim upgrade and time this right, these extra 2 attack dice can make all the difference. Sycorax's campaign adventure includes a cool jail cell token and 3 elf tokens to rescue from it. Overall, Wave 3 of Dungeons & Dragons Attack Wing adds some great new abilities and figures. Sure, the Silver Dragon is my favorite, but the others have their own place in your legions. Thank you for joining me in this review of Dungeons & Dragons Attack Wing Wave 3 from Wizkids Games. Let me know if you found this review helpful by leaving a comment or sending me an email at Elliott_Miller@voiceofe.com. Make sure to subscribe to the Voice of E channel on YouTube, as I'll have a lot more thematic game reviews and board game giveaways, and you won't want to miss any of them. Please tell your friends to check out the Voice of E, and hopefully they'll subscribe too. Thanks again, and until next time, you keep your mind free. Ogre. Over.
Get me that 6. We need more power.